out.
I like the bewitched little thing you did with your nose out
Thank
there.
you. I practiced. I was.
did great.
That was my challenge this week. I had
That was
to
her. Yeah, she actually
practice.
had a challenge this week. She nailed it, though.
You know, as a former coach, you can never tell how a team's going to perform the way they practice. And we saw you guys Friday. You were frustrated. You were beside yourself, wasn't it?
You was.
And then you come out and you nail it. Your highest score of the season.
Yeah. You know, it felt good. It was funny because you have these breakthrough moments, and I'm not sure. I wasn't sure I was going to have one this week. I was frustrated. It was tough. There was a lot of things going on. And then we hit probably Friday, maybe Saturday morning, and it kind of came together and felt really good about it. And, you know, ironically enough, it was our best scores, but I felt like we could have danced it better. You know that.
That's right.
You know that the last couple days we were really nailing it. And it felt good, and I think we missed a little bit out there. And so it's kind of funny that 2 days ago it was like, gosh, I just want to get through it, and now it's like, man, we could have done that
See,
better.
I told you right away. I told you Thursday, don't worry, you'll get it. Told you Friday, don't worry, you'll get it. And you'd still be frustrated. And you're like, and I was like, I believe in you. I know you'll get it. That's why you have that routine.
So our expectations have gone up, and so I think that's a good thing. Is that best performance? Everybody enjoyed it. Nobody could tell, but the two of us are like, you know, we could have done it better.
We were a little bit.
So I think that's a good thing. I think that's just showing where we're going and you know how we feel about the way we can perform it.
Our
got a good
plank
coach.
just went higher.
Yeah.
He's got a good coach.
I think I'm all right. I've done it a few times. I think I can, you know. But he's an amazing student. He's very coachable. He's very, you know, he's good with directions.
I think the greatest thing is the choreography is always fun.
Yeah.
And when I can get into it and have fun with the choreography, it makes it just so much more fun for me to go through the week and perform. And, you know, we felt so good about this routine. We felt like it kind of told the story. We had fun with it. You know, we could kind of play it up a little bit. So I really think that's always a key for us every week. And that's what I think she does so amazing is every week we've kind of told that story and people have really liked that part of it. And it helps me to really kind of get into it and think more than just about the technical side, but think about performing.
So we asked viewers to sign up on Facebook and tell us, you know, ask some questions of you guys. So here's our first one from Elizabeth. She says, Kurt, what life lessons have you learned while dancing with the stars? And has it changed your perspective on life at all?
Well,
Just an easy question.
Right. Well, I think the one thing that you learn is that you can do something different, that you can step out of the box, you can step out of your comfort zone, and, you know, you might do it in front of 20 million people, you might not, but that you can take chances in life and you can enjoy the heck out of it. And I think one thing I learned about me is that I can enjoy this even though I know I'm not great at it. You know, for so long I was about, you have to be great. You know, you have expectations, you got to play at this level. And I didn't know if I could come into this and not get frustrated with not being great early. And I'm enjoying the heck out of this. Not being great.
Not being great.
And not
Carrie Ann
worrying.
said you channeled Gene Kelly, for goodness sake.
But
She
I'm.
said there was a spirit of Gene Kelly.
Yeah. Ooh. But it's.
Sorry, Gene.
I don't worry about it. You know, I didn't know if I could get into this and not worry about it. And I think Anna and I think my wife, they get more nervous than I do. And I'm just like, it is what it is. You know, it's not life and death. It's not my career. It's something I can have fun doing.
Yep.
And so I've taken on a new challenge and I've enjoyed it. And I didn't know going into this if I could actually do that.
So one more real quick one, and this is from Sharon. She says, are you going to take Brenda out dancing more often now?
Well, Brenda told me last week, she looked at me, well, actually it was this week when I was struggling with this dance, and she goes, we're never going dancing again, are we? As soon as this is over, we're never going to dance. And I had to tell her, probably not. You know, it's just so much work right now and so much time that, you know, right now it just kind of overwhelms you, so I don't really think about spending any of my free time dancing. But I definitely think so. I want Anna to teach my wife a couple of our routines when it's over, so we can have some fun at charity events or, you know, things that we do. It'd be fun to just be able to go out and dance with my wife and do a couple of these routines and have fun with it.
I think you need to learn Shakira's routine. But the hip.
action, okay.
We saw her practice today for her performance.
Just teach my wife. Just teach my wife that one.
I can teach your wife that one.
All right.
It's a good
That's good.
routine. Yeah.
Nice job. Good job
All right,
tonight.
thanks.
Nice job,
Thank
guys.
you. I
Thanks.
appreciate
See you tomorrow.